all all he's doing is what he's been practicing to do is boxing, right?
You struggling, bro.
I'm not struggling.
You stumbling.
You
like,
making me sound like Dillon. You making me sound like Dillon.
You stumbling like Dillon.
Matter of fact, you trying to say I'm sounding like this?
Yeah, show this.
Yo, show me this,
show
Ray.
Dillon
what he talking about?
Stumbling when Logan Paul put him on the spot.
Comparing me to him. Show me what you compare me to.
Why am I? Knee surgery.
It sounds like you have Conor McGregor's nutsack in your mouth.
Like I had retweet.
Watch
just a little tweet.
Like that's what I'm saying right there. Like watching you stumble your way through these sentences is painful.
That's fine. Yeah, great. I think you just wanted to. I got better. I said I got.
Yo! Get this man a glass of water.
What's good? What's good, good peoples? Once again, back. It's me, Steve, otherwise known as S-Dubs sometimes. They call me S-Dubs. I guess they call me because I took leave and they said it was slick. I was being Slick Steve, trying to take slick leave or some shit like that. Anyway, the name just stuck and whatnot. So some cats call me S-Dubs, but, you know, everybody that know me just call me Steve. I'm here with my brother once again, my brother from another mother, my main man, CJ.
What's good,
You know what I'm saying? We here now, and I just want to let y'all know this is another podcast from the good, the bad, and the game.
The game.
Trust me when I tell you, when we focus in on some of the game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into it a little bit. What should we talk about today, my brother?
I'm saying I think we should get into that Logan Paul, Dillon Danis fight that's coming up. You know? But we're going to give them some backstory, some back history on this. Dillon Danis is the guy, if anybody is in the MMA, that Habib, when he beat up Conor McGregor, he jumped in the audience and went after this guy because he talks a lot of shit and all that. He's now a new MMA fighter. He's got a 2-0 record, but he is also a jiu-jitsu champion. So this guy now is getting ready to fight Logan Paul in a boxing match. Can you figure that? A boxing match. So now I'm going to hand this back to you, brother, because I want you to talk about the little shenanigans that Dillon's been doing, talking about Logan Paul's girlfriend.
You know what's wild about this whole thing is this Danis guy right now. I don't know as much about the mixed martial arts as some people. You know, I'm a little bit more well versed in the boxing arena. But my thing is that this guy Danis, I've seen a little bit on this guy. Of course, everybody knows Jake Paul. Logan Paul. Well, the Paul brothers. But anyway, I believe it or not, I kind of like this guy.
You know what? we can actually agree because I'll be honest with you. The guy talks a lot of shit. And he
does.
Knows how to bring the attention to himself, but he's a tough enough guy to pretty much back it up. Now, will that translate to boxing? That remains to be seen.
Absolutely not. No.
He's a jiu-jitsu champion, meaning he can take your limb and turn it the other way or break your arm or twist your neck. Shit. But when somebody's throwing hands, and Logan Paul's going to be throwing all kinds of bombs at him, I don't know how it's going to go. But after seeing this guy fight and seeing his moxie, he's kind of easy to cheer for me.
I like his mentality.
Yeah, easy to cheer for.
But he's talked so much shit to so many people, man. It's crazy.
Cue up his fights, and then let's go back to his shit talking. How about that? Cue up his fights so you can see what he does in the MMA stage, and then cue up the shit he talks to Logan Paul and about his girl.
Oh yeah, that part right there, talking about somebody's girl.
Or you can do it the other way, whichever way works best for you, Ray.
I'm not sure about the advantage of, I think that's low, in my opinion.
You can see that both are young fighters as far as age and record. The big difference here, one is a guy that wants to keep it on his feet. One is
This is him.
This is him beating up on.
He got Humphrey on this one.
Get out of this position. Dillon Danis on the ground is world class. Max Chris Humphrey isn't even close.
This jiu-jitsu fighter, this guy.
Hey, look at this, guys. Look at this. This is a jiu-jitsu champion in the best possible position he can be in, so you can almost figure out what's going to happen. Watch what happens. If you don't look closely, you might miss the tap out.
Those are some hard strikes. He's got that arm crossed over, but there's lots.
In mixed martial arts and whatnot, they have an agenda. Like, there it is. I got the arm. It is an agenda. It's to try to either get you to submit or just straight knock you out. But there's always an agenda, just like in any other sport that I like. I like the guy.
Okay, yeah. And now what we aforementioned is him when he came to notoriety after Khabib beat up what's his name, McGregor.
Yeah.
He jumped out the ring and went after Dillon. And they both jiu-jitsu champions, if I'm not mistaken. So that would have been good to see.
Oh man. This cat came out the Hey. Dillon must have said something pretty. He must have got under his skin bad to make this dude just get through with a fight and then jump over the cage in order to get at him. He's like, yo, I am going to fuck you up on sight.
But I give Dillon credit. He was ready for him, even though it didn't really go in favor of everybody.
To my understanding, Dillon likes to talk shit, and I guess he uses this as an advantage to his opponents. I guess the opponents maybe they'll get so enraged with him that they'll just bypass their game plan as far as what they can do to beat him. Maybe I don't know if this is his strategy or this is his ploy, but he talks shit to a lot of people and all that. And one of the ploys that he's using right now against Logan Paul is talking about his girl. I totally disagree with that, but it ain't
his
like
girl
he lying.
Don't make it hard.
It ain't like he lying. I'm just saying let me take the words out of your mouth. All right. And
there you go. Nothing else needs to be said. Listen to her.
So goodness.
By the way, I'm very proud of myself. This is the longest I've ever gone without sex since I started. Obviously, it's driving me crazy. I am struggling. I need penis inside of me. ASAP. Like, all I want is like a big fat sausage just destroying my body. So, if any of you guys know a good dick that doesn't have STDs on it, I'll take it.
She going bareback. All right.
What's up, guys? It's Logan. More Logan Paul. We are at Lake Tahoe right now. It is 7 in the morning, and I am swimming around in this freezing ass lake with a penis on my face.
What the
I hope you all caught that. That was a good one. That was a good one. Go ahead.
It ain't like it ain't true what he's saying. I disagree with, if I'm going after me and old dude gonna fight, we getting ready to get down and do our thing, right? I don't need to say shit about his girl. His girl ain't got nothing to do with all of this, right? But clearly he's doing that because he likes to get under his opponent's skin. That's his strategy, I believe.
Yeah, but that's going to make that overhand right that much harder.
Well, this is my thing. If it was jiu-jitsu or if it was mixed martial arts, I would be like this. Okay, bro.
You know you're going to have to hurt him now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, okay, I can see what you're doing and whatnot, but let's be clear. He's going to lose this fight, all right? He's going to lose this boxing fight, okay? But I just disagree with you going ahead and bringing all this outside stuff because to me, and this is just my opinion, to me, if I turn around and I say all of this stuff just to get you enraged and whatnot, the only way that I can say that it worked is by me beating you. Okay? If I lose, then that means that no matter what I did, this guy was gonna whoop my ass anyway.
And that's a sad,
you know what I'm saying?
sad
Because
finale.
Right, because I did what I could to get under your skin, and the fact that you're gonna whoop my ass means that you was gonna whoop my ass anyway. It's just that you're gonna whoop it even worse now because
And it
you're
means
the better.
you can talk about my girl even more.
But to use that strategy to me sounds like you doubt yourself. If I have to use something in order to make you enraged to get you away from, to get you to make mistakes and whatnot, that means that I have doubt in myself that I could actually beat you. Because the bottom line is we still got to fight in the ring.
Well, let me ask you a question real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick. And I need your honest, uninhibited answer.
Okay, got you.
Does Dillon stand any kind of chance whatsoever in your eyes?
No.
Now, let me preface what you say with this. Logan Paul started out as an amateur not too long ago.
Okay.
Maybe with some extensive training, some hope, and maybe a lucky shot or two.
Okay.
He might be able to do it. I would like to see Dillon win because I really don't care for the Pauls. But,
okay, well, we're taking feelings out of it. All right. Let's just, you made that mistake before. Let's go. Let's talk about this fight.
Are you going to put more money on it? We got to have a
Why would I?
Something. Yeah. There's
Hold
no
on.
way I put money on
See,
that shit.
you know what I'm saying? He trying to play me like I'm a fool now. He just insulted me. He said, I could get Steve to bet on anything. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that let's look at it. Is he conditioned to box? Is Dillon conditioned to box?
Hey, well, let me enlighten you on something.
Okay.
Jiu-jitsu and wrestling is just intense or more intense stamina-wise as boxing. So his conditioning won't come into question if you ask me. I think his training, his technique, and everything will be more of a question to ask than conditioning. He's gonna be in shape.
Okay. When I say conditioned, I mean, is he conditioned to throw these type of punches? Or is he conditioned to be able to move as a boxer would move?
I don't think he
and
can
still
have
keep his strength. Because I'm gonna tell you, guys that don't know how to box, shit, second round they winded.
Yeah, but
because
Logan Paul is just learning too.
But how many fights has Logan Paul had?
How many? About
boxing
4?
fights?
3?
About 3?
Okay.
About 3 fights, right?
I like my chances with 3 too. I'd like my chances as Dillon against a guy who had 3 fights.
I'm just saying
it can go either way.
I'm just saying as far as when I say condition for boxing.
Fighting,
right, for boxing.
For boxing,
all right,
yeah.
Because we were talking earlier, and I said a long distance run. Somebody runs the marathon, cannot run up and down the court on a basketball court for a full game without getting winded because he's not conditioned to do that.
He's only had 1 fight, and he lost that.
Who's only had 1 fight?
Logan. One
professional fight.
But we did see him fight with the headset on.
The headset. The headgear.
The headgear. So as amateur fighting.
You know what? Again, I'm just going to go back to this particular fight. I think that Dillon has. I like his mentality. I just like that. He has one of those like I refuse to lose type of mentality. All right. I still think he's gonna lose this fight. Even with that mentality, I still think that he's gonna lose this.
0-1 against 0-0, and all he got to throw is 1 good haymaker.
I don't think he can throw a good haymaker. That's my
based on what we saw.
Hold on. Who are we talking about as far as throwing a haymaker?
Dillon.
I don't think Dillon can throw a good haymaker. I think Dillon.
Why are you so strong on Logan winning and Logan has lost his only fight?
Because I think that you being conditioned in boxing as far as being able to throw those punches, being able to bring it from your hip, being able to use your footwork in order for you to deliver that blow and know that there's one coming back at you to avoid it. These are techniques, man, that you have to really train in order to do it. I'm not taking nothing away from Dillon as far as his jiu-jitsu. He's probably a phenomenal jiu-jitsu fighter. I'm just saying is that he's conditioned for that. He's not conditioned. The first thing you're going to see probably in this fight is he's not going to move his head. You know why he's not going to move his head? Because he's not used to moving his head.
And that's a hard thing to get used to.
Right.
Too.
He's not going to be used to moving his head. Is he going to be used to throwing a punch and then moving out of the way because he know that these particular punches can come back? Right. No. I don't think he's going to. Does Logan Paul? I think that he's a little bit more experienced in that when it comes down to this. So that can go a long way. And moving your footwork. I think that Dillon he tries to get you on the ground. I'm going to shoot to get you on the ground because that's what I do best.
Yeah, but he can't do that in this fight.
He can't, exactly. That's the reason why I say.
So context for you.
Okay.
He talks shit about his girl, and he got to fight him as a boxer, even though he's a world-class jiu-jitsu champion. He still got to stand up and throw hands with this dude.
Right.
And you don't think he has a chance in the world?
No, I don't think he does. No.
I can understand your thinking, but I just see a haymaker in the future.
You think that he is going to throw a haymaker?
Because he's such a champion and he's such a winner that he's going to find a way to win.
Let me ask you this. Has he ever thrown a haymaker?
Well, he's thrown a haymaker against somebody that's 0-1 in professional boxing.
Who?
Hey, we all threw haymakers.
Hold on, who are we talking about?
We're talking about Dillon against Logan Paul.
Right, but
we've all thrown haymakers. We've all thrown haymakers.
That don't mean that
you can throw a haymaker when you're playing around.
Okay. But that doesn't mean it's going to connect, because let me tell you something. When you throw a haymaker, you throw enough of them, it takes a lot out of you.
It's true.
Because you trying to with all your might, and when you miss,
I don't necessarily mean a haymaker in the truest form of the word. I mean a lucky punch.
You're gonna go. Your conclusion on this fight is gonna be based off a lucky punch.
I think because Dillon is a fighter by trade, he's gonna find a way to keep fighting until he wins. That's just based on the information I've gathered on this gentleman.
Okay. Has Logan Paul ever taken punches?
Yeah.
He's taken punches,
a few.
Right? He's taken some punches, right? Okay. Has Dillon taken any punches? I always say his first name Dillon, but Dillon Danis.
Slammed to the ground. He's probably been choked out. He's been twisted up.
We know that ain't happening in this fight. Has he ever taken punches?
Probably not. Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, he fought 2 MMA fights, and they threw some shots, but that didn't work. They ended up going on the ground, and that's what you don't want to do with him.
He knew he needed to get them on the ground, because standing up,
he can't do it.
It is no haps.
Well, obviously, all right. Let's just cut to the chase.
And I like this guy.
Now, he might be another Charlo and just be trying to catch a check. You know why? Because why would somebody who's never boxed before box somebody who's boxed?
I need you to seek help.
I'm just calling out the obvious.
We probably need to
probably
need to call somebody and get you to sit down with them on their couch and really get that fight out of you.
Sounds like we were getting ready to have another in other news moment.
really need to let that one go now.
Hey, by the way, there's a big game coming on tonight.
You try to compare. You try to compare this fight to the Charlo.
Well,
Canelo fight?
In the Czech realm, because that's obviously a guy who's never boxed before taking on a guy who has boxed.
Everybody fights for money. All these professionals,
that's a blanket statement.
These professionals, the love is in being proficient at what you do. That's
Okay.
the love.
Okay, now,
but
let's-
they're not fighting for love.
Let's take it
they're
another step
fighting
then.
for a check.
You made a good point, and I'm about to elaborate.
Okay.
It's all about being really good at what you do. Logan Paul is one of the best YouTubers.
I can hardly hear you.
Logan Paul is one of the best YouTubers ever.
Okay.
That's being good at what you do.
Oh,
This
best
dude
YouTuber.
is one of the best jiu-jitsu fighters ever.
'Cause
That's
he
being
loves- 'cause
good
he
at
loves what
what
he
you do.
Right.
So you bring those two together.
No,
They're both doing something they don't do. So it can go any
Hold
way.
on. Okay, I feel you. I feel you on that. They're both doing something that they don't do. But he hasn't done it a little bit more.
Okay, you reaching.
All right.
But
No,
let's go with it.
Logan. No, Logan Paul has not done it a little bit more. All right.
And he was unsuccessful when he did.
Hold on. Let me ask you this: Is Logan Paul a jiu-jitsu fighter?
No.
Is Logan Paul a
YouTuber? Yes.
take my dough? I'm sorry, taekwondo. I would say taekwondo.
No.
Is he a fighter? No. Is he a wrestler?
No. I mean, he can wrestle,
can wrestle,
but he's not a wrestler.
Okay. So
He doesn't want to wrestle this guy because
So-
otherwise they would have wrestled.
right. So all he's doing is what he's been practicing to do is boxing, right?
You struggling, bro.
I'm not struggling.
You stumbling
You
like
making me sound like Dillon. You making me sound like Dillon.
You stumbling like
Hold on.
Dillon.
Matter of
did.
fact, you trying to say I'm sounding like this?
Yeah, show this.
Yo, show me this,
show
Ray. What he
Dillon
talking about?
stumbling when Logan Paul put him on the
he
spot.
comparing me to him. Show me what you compare me to.
Then why am I? I have two knee surgery.
It sounds like you have Conor McGregor's nutsack in your mouth.
Well, you gotta have retweet.
Watch
There's little tweets.
Like that's
that
what
you
I'm saying right there. Like watching you stumble your way through these sentences is painful.
That's fine. Yeah, great. I think you just want to. I got better. More. I said I got.
Yo!
I said sue me.
This man a glass of water.
Then why am I?
Oh my God.
Hold up. I didn't sound that bad. Hold up. But he did sound shook, though.
Yeah.
He sounds, for somebody to talk so much shit, he did sound shook.
Because he's boxing and he's not a boxer.
Exactly.
But if this guy really
you
wants
just
to
proved my
win,
point.
I mean,
You just agree with me.
I'm halfway agreeing with you. He's fighting somebody that doesn't box. Too. This dude, he'll get you 1 million views. But
Okay.
he
Okay.
ain't gonna get you a knockout.
But when we've ever seen Logan Paul in this type of venue, what has it always been?
A loss.
But what has it always been? A loss in what?
Boxing.
Okay. When we've seen Dillon Danis in this type of venue, oh, that's right. We never
haven't.
have.
We haven't.
Okay, so who's got more experience? I don't care if it is at losing.
A loss.
Who's got more
A
experience?
loss is just like being raised by a mom and not a dad.
It's gonna be crickets on that one
No,
because
you gotta
I
think.
don't understand the loss.
Because if
with
you
being
bring,
raised
if you
by
get,
a-
if you get raised by both parents, you're good. If you get raised by your dad, you're good. But if you get raised by your mom,
Ray, do you have the number of that psychiatrist that we need to? I need him to. So you got some things. On
I'm
your
gonna
mind
let y'all
you wanna-
marinate on that. Y'all do your research.
No,
on that.
I know
Y'all love
exactly.
it.
I
You
know
that's
exactly
a
what he's
good one.
talking about. He's going back off of one of the things that we talked about before, which you're talking about statistics again, and you know how I feel about that. You're talking about as far as men or boys being raised by their mother as opposed to being raised by their father or being raised by their mother and father. You're trying to say that the statistics are saying that it doesn't go good when it's the boy being raised by the mother alone.
Facts.
All right. And the statistics show that a son being raised by his father alone are equal to being raised by a two-parent household. I understand what you're saying when it comes down to that. But I'm going to stay on topic and talk about this fight because it sounds to me you're trying to get a win just like that Charlo fight. And
I'm just
really
trying to
bothering.
expand
I'm your
your
brother,
thought
bro.
process,
I'm your brother. You
brother.
can talk to me.
I just want you to just open your mind.
Open my mind to what? Matter of fact, why am I opening my mind? Hold on. So you're saying that Dillon's gonna win this fight? Exactly. Exactly.
I'm hoping he wins this fight.
Oh, so you're hoping he wins?
I think
I'm
he's
not
got
asking.
a good chance.
I ain't asked you about keep hope alive. I'm asking you, is Dillon gonna win this fight?
You know what? Just because I'm not scared, I'm gonna say yeah. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if he do win this fight, wait till the next podcast. We're gonna have some fun.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have some fun on this next podcast. I'm still not falling into the trap. You're not gonna get me to bet on somebody that I haven't seen fight in a boxing match before. I'm just saying, huh?
Why not? Because you think Logan Paul's gonna win.
You see, that's what them Queens dudes do, man. They just try to like they talk to everybody like they a sucker. You know what I'm saying? they talk to them like, making it seem like it's all innocent. Why are you trying to play your brother?
I'm not trying to play my brother. I'm just giving you all the options and then letting you make a logical decision. And your logical
Everybody
decision,
comes in with an agenda. You had this agenda already before we even started this.
After I saw the
I
guys
am so
boxing,
bitter on the Charlo fight. I've got to get my brother to bet me again on some bullshit.
Okay, there's
just so
a
I
little
could
bit
get
of
that win.
might be in there, but I'm not. This is just starting.
Bro, honestly, you don't
plenty of times to get that back.
Honestly, you don't want to bet on this fight, man. You're gonna lose if you pick Dillon.
You think?
Yeah, you're gonna lose if you pick Dillon.
Yeah, I'm not really even comfortable picking Dillon right now, but
So
I wouldn't be comfortable with Logan either. To be honest with you.
Well, back on that. Anyway, we're back on this whole thing where Dillon talks so much shit. You know what I'm saying? That he's actually talking about Logan Paul's girl, which really shouldn't be his girl anymore, especially after, even though Dillon is talking shit, where's the lie? Where are the lies? I mean, she's the one putting it out there. How would he even have access to that?
Well, if somebody talk crap about your lady and then you scheduled to fight them, do you think there would be some like ultra motivation for you to really make sure you terminate this dude?
Hear me out. If somebody was talking shit about my lady and we have a fight coming up, I'm going to destroy him. All right? But what I'm not going to do is be sitting here contemplating and thinking about, damn, the shit that he talking about is true.
Just as so true that Logan Paul is suing him.
No. Logan, no. She's suing.
Well, the wife.
She ain't the wife.
Logan Paul's girl is suing him after she finished
suing him for
begging
what?
For dicks on YouTube.
Right, suing him for what?
For defamation of character or something like that.
So we can go to court for that now? I can literally show my ass and then I can sue somebody for talking about it? Is that what we can do now? Here go my man right here. I guess she's suing more than just Dillon. All right.
Okay, here's the thing. I like the Pauls. That's a perfectly pretty girl. She's not my type. I'm into boobs. I'm into ass. I'm not into that. She's saying that her reputation was her. I don't know her name. I know what she looks like half naked. I know a whole bunch of dudes' names that she's been with. I don't know her name. There wasn't a reputation to damage. That's within her head. And I'm not trying to be a jerk about it.
That's a
but
great
the most
point.
thing about her is that she's engaged to Logan Paul. What is this lawsuit about?
Right.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was excellent.
And he made a valid point. She's suing him for what?
Hey, this is America. Women get what they want. And trust me, some of the judges like the way she looked. They probably was trying to throw her.
What women are you talking about? Get what they want.
Attractive women.
Attractive women.
She's an attractive woman, and she's online asking for a big fat one.
I thought you was talking about like the Karens. They usually get what they want.
No, they don't. they've been getting fried lately. In case you
well,
haven't
that's
been
because
looking
they've
at
been getting
TV.
fried lately. That's only because everybody's peeping their shit now. It's like they gonna say something, they all stern and they talk. Karens get their men whipped, get their men fucked up on a regular basis, yo. Because you ever notice, like even at the game, you sitting there like, yeah, we just scored that, boy, we in your ass and whatnot. And then who is it? It's not that guy. It's not the dude with his beer that's chilling out, upset that his team is losing. It's that fucking Karen that he's with that turns around and be like, fuck you, and all, and and you be like, hey yo, I'm not even talking to you.
Screaming in my ear.
I'm not even talking to you and whatnot. And then she go in ahead and she gets so infuriated, she takes the beer out of her man's hand and throws it at the guy. And now the guy is all upset and whatnot. And then she comes up there and she gets all like she's ready to go at him. And he gives her one piece. Because that's all it usually takes is a one piece. He gives her one piece and whatnot. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, did you see what he did to me?
Are you condoning Karens getting knocked out?
I'm condoning people to keep their hands to their motherfucking selves. That's what I'm condoning. All right. And if you put your hands on somebody and whatnot, be prepared for what comes back in return. That's all I'm saying. Everybody's not a nice guy. I know I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a nice guy. You put your hands on me, I'm putting my hands back on you. I don't care what gender you are. I don't care if you're
Well, that would make me be. If you put your hands on me,
the fuck are the other
you
ones
can
out
just
there?
beat my ass. I'm okay.
You okay with that?
I'm not gonna fight you back.
You're not gonna do that?
I'm not gonna fight no woman.
So you're gonna wear that scar?
I mean, if she hits me and hurts me, I can't be in control.
No. You don't have to hurt me.
Of anger.
You don't have to hurt me. Just don't hit me when you're angry. Don't hit me when you're angry.
But if I have time to recoup from the hit, I'm not going to hit her.
Don't hit me when you're angry.
But people will look at me and say, "Nah, I better not hit him."
Hey, I will walk away. I'll be like, hey, look, I'm not even trying to really deal with you. And as I'm walking away, I feel some beer or whatever I'm fucking you up. I'm gonna fuck your man up first because I'm gonna feel real good about it.
That's New
and
York
I'm gonna feel
right
bad.
there.
I'm gonna feel bad about fucking her up, but I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna fuck him up real bad because he's supposed to check her.
In New York, a woman would be saying, a man would be saying, you shouldn't have brought your man if you really wanted to have some problems, because now I'm gonna have to fuck your man up. You acting a fool.
Yo, hold up. You got some dudes that, I'm sorry, Ray, I'm just going off a little bit. You got some dudes that'll turn around and their girl will be doing all of this wolfing and shit. They not even paying her no mind. And he's like, come on, let's go. He's like, come on, stop talking to him, yo, let's go. Meanwhile, he's infuriated. Now he's coming after the guy.
Yeah, there's a good YouTube.
He's
out
like,
there.
yo, I'm not gonna put my hands on you, but I'm gonna fuck him up.
A girl and a man was on the train, and the girl was giving it to another man, and the man that she was with was absolutely minding his business. But she kept giving it to the man and giving it to the man. I wish I had this video right now because I'll pull it up.
Oh, my goodness.
So that man eventually gave it to her man.
Yeah.
He beat his ass
Yeah.
on the train.
Turning around and,
You know, it might be even important what train he was on. I think he was on Roosevelt Avenue or something.
But check it. Hey, that video you had up there just now, Ray, we still got to get on now. There is an undercard. There's an undercard to this fight, which is going to be Tommy Fury,
yes,
against KSI. Okay, KSI actually fought Logan Paul twice, I believe.
Yeah,
fought him twice. One was a draw, and the other one was the actual loss that we was talking about for Logan Paul. That's why he's 0-1.
Yeah, haymaker KSI.
Right, and I saw that fight, and
well,
honestly, this is the heart that you're talking about. Yeah. This is the heart because he had heart.
Yeah, KSI.
But I swear, by the third round, his mouth was wide open, man. Like, I gotta have air
now.
Oh my God! What
that
round
being
is this
said,
fight?
That being said, Tommy Fury as a boxer, if he was smart, he would let him do that. And then they'll just punish him for the rest of the fight. But I believe that KSI is going to try to bait Tommy into a fight.
Into a fight for 3 rounds.
Is it a 3-round fight?
No.
It's an 8-round fight. Because that's all they're going to last. Hey, but, he was still throwing haymakers with his mouth wide open.
Wide open. You know when you watching boxing, right? You watching boxing and you see guys and you see a dude with his mouth open. The opponent automatically like, oh, he's tired as shit. I am going to just get this dude to exert even more energy. If they're bigger, they start leaning on him even more, getting them to use that energy so that he's too tired enough to get his arms up in order to catch this, block this right that I'm getting ready to put on him or whatever.
KSI looked very tired, but he never stopped fighting. That might be from his roots or something.
Okay, he was fighting Logan Paul too, right? Okay.
I mean, but you just endorsed Logan Paul to beat Dillon
that
Danis.
Fight. How many times do I have to say when I'm talking about certain things, I'm talking about that particular fight? And you agree with me. You don't even think that Dillon's going to win that fight. So what are you talking about?
I'm hopeful.
What the fuck hopeful mean? What is what do you mean hopeful?
I'm on the Dillon Danis train.
Whoa. Make a decision.
I'm on the Dillon Danis train. I'm not. I damn sure ain't on no Logan Paul train.
So just because you dislike the guy, that's the reason why you're going to say that he needs to lose the fight?
Well, that's a strong reason why a lot of motherfuckers don't want to see people win.
Let's say you just don't know nothing about. Let's say you don't take your personal feeling. They say you should never bet when.
I didn't bet yet. You wouldn't bet. You wouldn't take the bet.
I'm not taking that bet.
Because I would do some over-unders and everything on that. I would make it so I won't lose. Okay.
Anyway, this is Tommy.
KSI and Tommy Fury.
All right. Now on this one, hear me out. Check it.
Actually does happen.
Who am I? KSI.
That's not your name, mate. What is your real name?
I'm Olatunji Olatunji.
Right, you're not Eminem, you're not Drake, you're a YouTuber who plays FIFA for a living.
Oh, I came straight with Love Island.
And I'm going to plow through you.
Oh, Tommy Fury, I'm so scared.
There is more chance of you growing wings and flying out of this room than you beating me on October 14th.
Should be a good one. KSI versus Tommy Fury, October the 14th, live on DAZN pay-per-view.
Who do you think will win?
Will headline arguably the biggest boxing event of the year.
I think
Before they throw hands, they come head-to-head right here. This is KSI versus Tommy Fury. This is Face Off.
Okay.
Nah, that was all British people talking,
KSI,
so it's the
Tommy
biggest
Fury.
boxing event
Gentlemen,
of the year there.
We're here, finally. We're here. You guys just
Let's hear what they got to say.
looked at each other and smiled, and then the smile turned into a bit of a mean stare. What was the smile for?
Oh no, I'm just excited.
Yeah?
I'm excited. October 14th, man. I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah.
From what I can see across me, you ain't knocking nothing out. I'll be honest with you now, he's a lot smaller the man than I thought he was.
Okay, we'll see.
A lot
I'm
smaller.
a fast guy. Fast,
Let
powerful.
me tell you now,
All
I'm
my
fast.
power's in the legs.
I'm powerful.
You don't do leg day.
It's as
I can
fast
see.
And you
and
do
powerful,
leg day?
and I'm
all the
powerful.
time.
Please. 2 matchsticks you've got carrying you up.
Nope.
And
What?
I'm telling you now, all I've got to say is Jake Paul, I was playing games, going in there, fainting, jabbing up and down. See what I'm going to do with you?
Yeah.
I'm going to come straight to you.
Cool.
I'm going to hit you hard, and harder.
That's
and I ain't going to stop until you're on the ground. I've had sparring.
Oh, so he's talking about running. Ray?
For 6 months
Ray don't
already.
like guys like that.
Preparation for this guy.
Wait.
I
And
know
you found no
everything
one that
this
fights
man-
like me.
Oh, really?
There's no one
Every
that fights
amateur
like
in the
me.
country fights like you.
There's no
Walking up and down with your
Nope,
finger.
no one fights like me. Yep.
We'll see. Do that against a professional boxer
Yeah,
and you'll
and
see.
See?
then I'll knock you out.
There
And
we
then
go.
you'll be like, whoa, where am I?
Do you know
What's
the
going on?
funniest thing? I feel like I'm in a head wave. I've already done this before with a certain man across the pond. He said all this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock you
But
out.
I'm different.
You're different.
I'm KSI.
Right.
I'm different.
But you wouldn't beat Jake Paul.
I will beat Jake Paul if
You
I
won't.
wanted to. I would. I'd knock him out clean.
I don't believe.
You didn't
I
knock
don't
him
believe.
out. You got knocked down by him.
Who? That was
You
a
got
slip, by
knocked
the way.
down. You
That
got
was a
knocked
slip.
down by Jake Paul.
No matter what it was, why are you different? What have you done? Who have you fought? You've done
It's
nothing.
not about who I fought. It's about who I am.
Right.
Every
And who are you?
every person always puts me as the underdog. And then when I come through and do my thing, they go, oh, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, but who have you fought?
I fought Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's never won a fight.
Logan Paul is a strong guy. He'll
Yeah,
knock
but he's
you
never
out.
Sounds like he's got him a little
Still, he's
upset.
a very strong guy.
Yeah,
but
starting to be on the defensive already.
With Floyd Mayweather.
My manager's a strong guy, but he's not a boxer.
Yeah,
That was good. That was good.
Yo, he already baited him. He got him out of his comfort zone. KSI, he's on this. He's on this thing where he is who he is.
You know what? I think
amping
Danis is
himself
going to
up.
beat Logan Paul, man. Let's just be real.
Whoa. Hold on. I know we're talking about Tommy Fury and we're talking about KSI.
Go back to them.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you just say?
Nah, I think Danis is going to beat Logan Paul.
Why?
Because Logan Paul doesn't have nothing to stand on yet. That's why.
So you think that so you're making a commitment and you're going to say that.
And I think that
Okay.
Tommy Fury is probably going to beat the shit out of KSI, because if KSI come in there throwing them haymakers, he's going to get 2 for every 1 haymaker he throws.
So hold on.
And misses.
Let me make sure that I got this straight in my head, all right, of what you're saying. You're saying that Dillon Danis, that was am I saying it right?
You stumbling
Danzy?
again, bro?
Yeah, I'm just like, you compare me to the guy already, right? So Dillon, I'm just gonna say Dillon. Dillon is going to beat Logan.
Yeah.
Paul.
It's
But yet you're telling me that Tommy Fury is going to beat the guy that beat Logan.
Yeah.
Logan Paul. So everybody there can basically, you saying that everybody can beat Logan Paul. That's what you saying?
Yeah, you
Is
find
that what
that
you
funny?
saying?
I'm dead ass.
Because you hate Logan Paul.
He's definitely not Jake, that's for sure.
Okay. I can see that you're not putting anything but your feelings behind this. So
What has Logan Paul showed you that's got you convinced that he's going to win? Because of the fact that he already lost the boxing match?
Because I think he's more conditioned to boxing than Dillon is.
But
I
I believe that Dillon's more conditioned to fighting than Logan is.
Well, if Dillon could go ahead and rush him and get him on the ground and grapple and make him submit, I would be like, yeah, okay, I see your point. But Dillon has to stay on his feet, and he actually has to block and he has to box, which I just don't think he's used to. And I think that you going ahead and getting trained for, I'm not sure how many weeks they did it, but
when you
you're
don't
fighting
know
a
how
guy-
to
you gotta
box,
fight
you are prone to a lot of mistakes.
You're fighting a
So
guy.
there's going to be 2 guys making a lot of mistakes.
But
in this
you're
fight.
putting them on equal planes, and I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little difference.
Yeah.
He already got his ass kicked. That's it.
He's already fought KSI twice.
They fought
Logan
him
Paul.
as an amateur the first time, which is like
Still.
me fighting you right here.
Still, but Dillon hasn't fought anybody, amateur or not, in boxing.
Yeah, but he's got the moxie to fight.
Okay, the moxie.
So he might find a way to dig within himself, and make a match of it.
I think you're going off your feelings. I remember the last time when I
You're
shouldn't even
giving
bring
Logan Paul
I
a
know.
whole lot of.
I'm not giving him.
What is that?
for
Logan
this
Paul
fight.
sparring Dillon Danis exclusive footage. What is that? What
Huh?
is that, Ray?
Oh, that's somebody making that shit up.
Oh,
Somebody made that up.
yeah,
But-
somebody threw something together.
But you're talking about, again, the last fight you went off of. Do you see the look on his face?
Wait, why are you in the?
Because
last
I'm going off of the way you picking these fights. You picked that fight
I know
because
Charlo has been a dog up until that fight. Then he realized he could get a fat paycheck, and his wife probably needed some of that money, so he just went after the check.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think he.
Yeah, we gotta wrap this
I think
up.
he actually realized that he wasn't gonna win. But anyway,
Go
I think
Cowboys
that
over
Tommy.
the
I think
49ers
Tommy.
tonight.
I think Tommy is going to beat Tommy Fury. I think he's going to beat KSI because I just don't think that KSI has enough stamina. Huh?
can agree on something.
You agree on that?
I believe Tommy's going to beat KSI.
Okay,
too.
I don't think he has the
I think
stamina.
He's going to box him and just
to
'cause
go.
KSI throws too many heavy punches.
Is this an eight rounder? It's an 8 rounder.
It's
right?
8 rounds, right?
If it's an 8 rounder, shit, he barely made it through 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not.
But he was still winging it, even though he was tired. He was still throwing haymakers. Even though he was tired.
Okay. Well, we're going to see.
Another great creation, Ray, man. This is so much fun, man. All you people out there, have fun with us. We're going to come with topics on
peoples,
top of topics.
Peoples, my peoples, our peoples, please let us know what you think about this particular topic. Plus, after this fight, we will be back.
And, if you have suggestions.
And talk about the facts.
Even if you have criticism, constructive or not, just give us something. Write it down, send it to us, and let's have fun with it.
Before we actually go, I just want to thank my brother. Thank you for the drinks, man.
Oh yeah, drinks.
My brother is the ultimate bartender. I love the drinks that you make because we can't get these in bars, man.
Exactly.
I can go to a bar and be like, "Hey, yo, I like this and whatnot." I probably can't get it. I deeply appreciate this. It's delicious. Yeah, it's sad. I could drink this shit all day.
And for context, I would give you the formula on this particular drink, but I think we're just gonna hold on to that one.
So I want to thank you for that, bro. I appreciate that.
Pleasure's all mine.
Once again, me and my brother, we came down to another end of another podcast. Just let us know what you think about this, and let us know what you think about the fight. Maybe you might see something that we just don't see. Maybe we didn't take certain things into consideration. Maybe we just don't know how furious a motherfucker could get when you talk about his girl that be asking for dick on the internet. Maybe we just. We just don't know how people react to stuff like that.
Yeah, some people get that Hulk strength after that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You ain't have to be right while he throwing them punches. But anyway,
talk about
thank you
my
all,
girl again.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We're just putting another end to another episode of The Good, the Bad, and the Gang. One, y'all.
Gang.